What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I've been doing some non-stop traveling, but I figured I'm gonna hop back on the YouTube. I've been riding so much lately and filming so much that I just feel like I'm completely oversaturating my Instagram, and I want to just like dumb that down a little bit and just start filming a lot more during my sessions, and probably do like weekly or every other week, do a video, drop a week. So stay tuned for those, and I figured what better way to get back kicking on the channel than to let you guys see what I've been riding lately. This is a complete new build for me. It's a complete Rixson and Malott setup, and I'm super excited to announce all of this stuff and show you what I've been rolling on. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We'll start it off with the top right here. We've got the Malott Andre bars. They come in a 925, and I have mine cut down to about 27 wide. It just helps me with all the bar spins and a lot of the technical things I've been doing lately. Super great feel with the bar. It's got some nice back sweep and feels really good. Those are being held down by the Malott inaugural front load stem. It's a 50 millimeter reach. Gives that little bit of leg clearance for me, which I really enjoy. And on top of that, this thing is absolutely solid. I have ridden pretty much putting this thing through abuse the last couple weeks of contests back to back, and not even one simple bar slip, which is huge for BMXers. You don't want to have to keep undoing and doing these bolts, moving your bars back and forth. So these have been held super tight, super strong. Been really enjoying those. Under that, we've got the Theory integrated headset. Amazing smooth spin after a couple weeks of riding. No problems with it, no clicks. Usually I have like kind of like a click or like a thump going on in the headset after a little while, but this thing is completely solid. Moving down to the forks, we've got the Rixson Tower fork. It is a 25 millimeter offset, so it's a little bit steeper, allows you a little bit easier nose manual, stuff like that, which is huge on my riding. As well as overall stability as you're riding, whether it's fast transition or slow for street style riding. This fork has really been like a pretty versatile fork for me. I've really enjoyed it, and I mean, the thing is beefy. It's not going anywhere. I trust it with my life, and I'm sure you would too. Onto the frame. This is the Rixson Billy Perry signature Big Apple frame, and I am on the 20.75 model. One of the best frames I've been on as far as overall geometry. It's a 9.5 standover, so it's a little bit taller. Super proportioned look. I love the taller standovers personally. Just gives it that full look like it should be. It's a 12.75 back end, and I have my wheel completely slammed all the way forward to ensure that the manuals and my tail whips are really responsive, which I love. One of the coolest features with it is they allow you to either run a traditional, or it allows you now with the dropper post and super quick release. I love that for like certain tricks. I do a lot of hand whips and whatnot, so if I'm doing something, filming, I could easily pull it up, or just cruising with my son, pull it up, cruise with him sitting down, and then when I get to the park, I can lower it back down and have a session. So that's one super cool thing about this frame, and something that a lot of people are really enjoying when they see it. On top of that, the gussets and all the welds are so strong. Going down to the pedals here, I've got the Malott P1 pedals. They're a super nice plastic, but so much grip. They have a nice concave in the middle, so it ensures your foot's not going to slip off at all. I haven't had any problems running these. I also don't wear shin pads, and I've hit my shins quite a few times, which does humble you, but these things are unreal. They've been on the bike for probably a little over a month, and they look brand new still, which is insane with all the drops this bike takes. Those are tied into the Malott battle cranks. These things are 22 millimeter. They are insanely solid. I'm running these in the 160 option. They're a bit shorter. I think it is their shortest option, but it just allows me to have my feet a little bit closer. You don't really want your feet too far spread apart, so it's really helped me with a lot of the technical faking maneuvers, as well as the spins and catching tail whips. Super breezy when it's right there, and you don't have to really reach out. So that's been a huge game changer to me. I've got the Malott Ackerman sprocket in a 28 tooth. I do a lot of more park style riding, so I like to ensure I got that big drive when I'm cranking. And overall, I feel like the 160 crank length with the little bit bigger sprocket gives it that like perfect feel when you're cranking. It doesn't make you feel like your legs are spinning too fast. So I really enjoy that setup right now. I had to go back to a traditional full link chain to allow using the master link option. As I run my wheel all the way slammed, it's been really hard to get the half-link chain over the sprocket without damaging it. So just for safety, I put the full link back on. Never had any problems with it. I believe it's just a stock KMC chain right out of the box, and works super well. The wheel's all the way forward, and the chain is perfect tension for what I like it with the freecoaster wheels. Totally forgot about the grips, but these are the Mike Hoder grips, super soft. Great compound here in the AZ desert. It gets up to like 115 degrees, so I always dealt with grips kind of melting away, and these ones, whether I'm riding gloves or bare hand, have felt pretty solid and just overall good feel. I think they got the rubber compound down pretty good, and stoked on these things lately. The seat I'm running right now is unsure. I'm not sure what seat it is, I can't remember. I have my dad do custom upholstery on the seat to make it a different leather just to match the bike. Right now we got like a white ostrich leather, so super sick. As for the pegs, right now I'm running the Deco, I believe they're 425 plastic pegs. I've never had any problems. I just recently have been doing a lot more peg stuff, so these have been solid, super lightweight inner core as well. And these are laced with the Malott front hub guards that are a little bit taller actually than most hub guards, so I've actually enjoyed that. I don't really notice that I'm touching the spokes as much on the rail, which is pretty nice that you get that full plastic feel. All around ideal setup, I think. On the front wheel, we've got the Malott Complete Battle Rim, regular spokes, no more tie spokes for me. And this is on the non-stop front hub, and the hub is super fast. The wheel overall, not being tie, surprisingly did not add that much weight to the bike. I think this is my favorite setup been on so far. The weight feels great and keeps it very controlled. Super solid wheel. Put this thing through some abuse lately and completely straight still. Never had any problems besides just tightening a couple spokes here and there. Tires that I run are the Demolition Hammerhead Street folding tire in a 2.4. They're pretty lightweight, and overall they're pretty grippy in just about everything. But the tread goes all the way around. It doesn't like block off like most tires do nowadays, so it gives it that full 2.4 thickness. On the back wheel, we've got replica of the front wheel, but this is the Malott Battle Rim laced to a Final Drive freecoaster setup. I do a lot of fakie stuff as well, like I mentioned, so this freecoaster is super smooth right out of the box, literally bulletproof. The wheel is insane. The hub actually is a full bushing driver, so you won't deal with all the little tiny bearings blowing up like most freecoaster wheels do. Again, thing is straight. I've put this thing through absolute hell lately, and you can't ask for much more as a BMX guy when you're taking trips out of the country and stuff for weeks on end. It's nice to know that you can completely trust your setup and not have to question anything. I trust this rig with my life, and I'm super thankful for the guys over at Rixson and Malott for getting me all set up with this thing and super quick. You can check out their website at MallottBigCartel.com, and you can literally buy this entire bike right here. As I mentioned before, I stopped riding the titanium spoked wheels because in X Games Japan, this was my outcome. I did a 360 double whip to bar to fakie on a quarter pipe, and the rim completely gave out, the spokes and everything. This thing is trashed, but within a week, I got these wheels set up, rode them in Salt Lake City at the X Games. Honestly, I think that I came down a lot harder on the wheels during this session, and both of them are completely straight, not even out of true, even the slightest bit. So definitely recommend staying on the regular style spokes. Titanium spokes are cool if you're looking for that weight reduction, but honestly lately I've felt like I just needed to get a little stronger, so I might as well do that and know that I don't ever have to worry about wheels giving out anymore like this. So that was officially my 2025 build right now, and I hope you guys get to check out some of their parts and get rolling on some of the best stuff out there. Peace guys, and thanks for watching.